Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tranquil Journeys. I'm Jennifer Fater, and I'm here with Allison Clement, and we will be your instructors today. Allison and I are both Reiki masters, and between the two of us, we've been practicing Reiki over 20 years, and we have training in complementary practices such as sound for relaxation and massage therapy, Ayurveda, and practices to reduce stress and create calm and peace within. And we've been affiliated and teaching with Images of Hope for over 3 years. And Images of Hope is the nonprofit organization here in El Dorado County that brings classes to cancer patients and their caregivers and anyone affected by cancer. So we're so happy that you're here with us, joining us. We want to thank you for your support of Images of Hope and us and our virtual classes. Right now, our plan is to continue with virtual classes, but we do hope to get back to our in-person sessions as soon as we can. So thank you all for joining us, and we'll go ahead and get started with Allison. She's got a technique that she wants to show us to build and refresh our energy. So I'll turn it over to you, Allison, now.
Yeah, I just thought this would be a nice way to start today. I call it the energy fountain. Different people have different names for this technique, but I'll describe it, and then you can follow along. We'll do it together after I describe the process. So we start with, and you can join me in this, we start with a few deep breaths. Breathe deeply. It's always good to breathe from your belly. Feel your feet on the floor and put all your weight on your chair, on your seat, wherever you're seated. Now, first, focus your attention at the base of your spine. Now, as you inhale, you're going to visualize light and energy traveling up your spine. And to help that energy travel upwards, you can tighten the muscles at the base of your spine. You feel the energy rise, feel your heart, and then continue upwards. When the energy reaches your head, hold it there. Visualize the energy there at the top of your head for a moment. And then as you exhale, visualize a shower of light streaming like a fountain from the top of your head, softly falling around your body and flowing into the ground. Or you can visualize the energy forming a pool around you and then soaking into the ground. Any energy that does not serve you will sink into the ground. So this is very grounding, yet energizing and purifying exercise. And we can do it together. Take a few deep breaths. Feel your feet on the ground or wherever they may be resting. Feel the weight of your body on your seat. We're going to start the flow of energy from the base of your spine. So if you can, tighten those muscles at the base of your spine. Visualize a column of energy rising up your spine. When it gets to your heart, hold it there a moment. The energy continues up through your spine till it reaches the top of your head. You can hold your breath a moment, hold that energy there. And now you can exhale. As you exhale, imagine that energy cascading around you, surrounding you like a fountain of light, and then settling into the earth as it reaches the ground. This exercise you can do several times. Try and really visualize the light. You can imagine golden light, white light, rising through your spine to the top of your head, cascading down, surrounding you, and then being gently taken by the earth, ready to rise up again through your spine. And an important element is tightening those muscles at the base of your spine. You can almost feel yourself pushing that energy up through your spine that way, and then holding it at the top of your head before it fountains down around you. So next, that will lead us to Jennifer's guided meditation. I'm going to turn my camera off while she does that, and then I'll join you later. So let's enjoy the meditation.
So let's get ready for our meditation. And as we're doing that today, I'd like to invite you to use a mudra. And a mudra is something with your hands, a hand position of yoga. And it helps invoke concentration and to be in the present moment when you use this mudra. And so the mudra is just tapping your index finger to the tip of your thumb, and the rest of your fingers are together and straight. And so you can sit in your meditation position with your fingers like this if it's comfortable for you, or as long as it's comfortable for you. And it's used to, again, keep you in the present moment. When you're doing this and putting your hand in a certain position, then you're automatically coming into the present and being aware of that connection in your hand and position of your hand. And our theme today is to be in the present moment and to be learning how to keep ourselves present. It's a difficult task because our mind is also always moving, and we always have thoughts coming and going, and it's difficult to stay present. And so it does require practice, and it requires concentration. And the more you do it, the easier it is. And so we'll use meditation today to connect to the present, to be aware of our breathing. We're also going to activate our connection to animals and pretend that we have an animal that we're looking for to connect with. And in some of our lessons today, we're going to connect with the cat. So you can think of your own cat, or maybe you have another animal that's your favorite that you want to think of, or the jaguar. We're going to actually bring a jaguar into our meditation. So get into a comfortable position, use your mudra if you'd like to, and get ready for 15-20 minutes of time just for yourself. So be comfortable, whether you're sitting down or lying down. And when you're ready, close your eyes. Take a moment to connect with your breathing. And just pay attention. Observe your breath coming into your body and leaving your body. Notice your inhale, your nose or mouth filling with air, expanding your chest, your rib cage, even expanding your belly. Recognize your exhale through your nose or your mouth. And each time you breathe, maybe try to breathe a little deeper. When you exhale, try to let go. Giving yourself this few moments of time throughout your day to really become aware of what's going on around you, inside of you, how your physical body is feeling, what emotions you might be feeling. Just taking time to notice is so important in your health and well-being. And just taking time out of your day to focus on your breathing immediately brings you into the present moment. So you're not dwelling on past events. You're not so forward thinking about the future. You're just right here, right now, noticing what's going on, paying attention to that. Anytime your mind wanders, just come back to your breathing, your inhale and your exhale. Just take a moment to scan your physical body, trying to let go of tension that you feel in your muscles, allowing your muscles to smooth and loosen as you relax on your exhale. Just imagine your muscles are spreading apart instead of being so tight and clenched. Start with your head, relaxing your eyes, making sure that you're not clenching your forehead muscles or squishing your eyebrows together, relaxing your jaw and your tongue. Pressing your shoulders down and back away from your neck. Releasing any tension you feel in the upper neck and shoulders. Let your arms hang or fall to the floor. Let your fingers become relaxed in the mudra, so you're not clenching your fingers together. They're just naturally relaxed in this position, keeping your attention on concentration. Let your chest expand and open. Relax your abdomen. So often we hold so much tension in our torso without even realizing it. So just spend a moment noticing how your belly is feeling. Taking a deep breath here. letting the relaxation spread to your back, your upper and lower back, and your hips. Completely just letting go. Let this feeling of loosening travel down your legs now. Feels so good to let the tension go from your legs, your knees, your ankles, all the way kind of drifting out of the tips of the toes. Relax your muscles, your entire muscular system. Use this time to let go of your worries. Imagine that you have roots coming out of the bottom of your feet as if you are a tree. And let those roots connect deeply to the earth beneath you. Imagine your roots are gathering up the energy from the earth, soaking all the goodness from our beautiful, magnificent earth, and traveling up into your feet and igniting your entire body with radiant earth energy, healthy energy, beautiful energy, strong energy. The energy flows from your feet to your knees, to your hips, your pelvis, all the way up your spine, wrapping and integrating through the organs, radiating through your heart, spreading through the tops of your shoulders, your elbows, down into your hands and fingertips, traveling all the way up your neck and head, and reaching beyond your head, as if you have a string attached from the top of your head to the sky. So this earth energy has connected you to the earth, run through your body, healing you, protecting you, all the way to the top of your head and beyond. It feels so good to nourish your body in this way. Grounding is so important to keep you present and clear-minded. And now just for a moment, absorb the good feeling you have running through your body now. And think of a favorite place you like to visit. And imagine this environment. Could be your favorite spot on the beach, your favorite waterfall, your favorite place in nature. And now imagine that you're not alone. You're there with an animal of power, maybe an exotic animal like a jaguar. And as you look at this animal, take time to notice how sleek it is, how muscular it is. Notice the strength you see in this animal. And just gaze at this animal, appreciating its purpose. Imagine its energy is protecting you. As you absorb its beauty and power. Think of yourself drawing on this animal energy to empower you to carry the same strength, the same strong muscles, the same concentration and purpose within you. Imagine this animal is completely present. It removes and blocks energy that you don't need, keeps you safe. And continue to just observe this animal in your vision, drawing again on its power, strength, and beauty, soaking it all in as if it's your own. Your own energy. See if you feel some sort of connection to this animal. If there's anything else you should notice. If there are any lessons you should take with you. if there's anything else you should know. And when you're ready, gently say goodbye to this beautiful animal, thanking it for letting you see it and observe it, draw on its power. Gently come back to your favorite place, becoming aware of the sights, the smells in your environment. Easily and gently returning yourself to the room that we're in. Very gently and easily awakening. Opening your eyes when you're ready. And as you're coming back to just gently stroke with your fingertips, your forehead muscles. Do some circular movements on your temples. Very gently stroke your cheekbones. Gently tap under your nose, under your bottom lip, and stroke your chin. Give your shoulders a squeeze and become fully awake for our next lesson from Allison. She's going to continue on with some great activities to keep us present. Allison. Oh, there we go.
I'm sorry. I was going to say, along with our theme of staying in the present, I'm going to call this section mindfulness. 8 lessons from a cat. Through history, cats have been associated with mystery and intuition. This is a reproduction of a cat statue in the Egyptian collection of the British Museum. When I went to London, I would often go to the British Museum and I would just stare at this statue in real life. It's maybe about 14 inches tall. And there was just something about it. Mystery. But I think cats can teach us a lot about taking care of ourselves and good common sense too. And so here are 8 lessons. I've recently adopted a rescue cat named Sammy, and I watch him. He watches me. We watch each other, and we're learning from each other. I think I'm learning more from him, though. The first lesson is being present. Watch your cat when he's sitting quietly, staring into space, very serene. And even when cats have their eyes closed, you could see their ears turn like radars. They are still aware. They live in the moment. They listen, they breathe. They are in the here and now. And we'll do an exercise in a moment that incorporates a little of this aspect. So, lesson number 2, it's good to sometimes do nothing. Cats seemingly do nothing a lot of the time. They will sit in silence with their eyes closed, enjoying the moment. And a lot of us think of doing nothing as being a waste of time, but it's that those moments of mindfulness that allow us to take a mental break. And studies have shown that that successful people operate with brief bursts of productivity followed by a pause of unstructured downtime. So sometimes do like a cat does. Feel okay about just doing nothing, just being present in the moment. And this brings us to number 3. Lesson number 3, close your eyes. When a cat's eyes are closed, he or she is still in a mindful state. How often do you take a break during the day to close your eyes without, the intention of taking a nap? It's good if you do. Allow yourself to do that. A cat's ears, like I said, will still follow you, follow the sounds in the room. If you're cooking something nice in the oven, the cat will smell it. Even so, the cat is aware, even in this meditative state with its eyes closed. So there is a lesson in that. Meditation is good for you. Lesson number 4, pick a daily activity and spend a little time each day doing this and only this. Don't multitask. And my cat is training me not to do this. I really have a lot to learn on this point. And my cat is teaching me quite quickly. And I'm sure you found this too. As soon as you get out your laptop or your iPad, if you have a keyboard, if you spend a little too much time on that, your cat will immediately try to lay down on the keyboard or walk across the screen. It's a good lesson and a very true one, and I am learning fast. Watch your cat play with his favorite toy. They focus all their attention on that toy. They watch that catnip mouse or that little feather teaser as it travels across the floor. Their focus is on that. They're not thinking about dinner at the same time. All their focus is on that toy. They concentrate on the task at hand instead of multitasking. Multitasking propels us into anxiety. Lesson number 5, just breathe. Breathing is an important key to being mindful. Watch your cat breathe or your dog. Then focus on your own breathing. Feel the air enter your body as you inhale and then release it naturally. Take a couple of deep breaths and focus just on your breathing. And Judith Orloff says this well. She says, to bring yourself back into balance, paying attention to your breath will help to center and relax you. In Hindu traditions, the breath is revered as prana, the sacred life energy. You can tap into this vitalizing force to reduce stress. Your breath cleanses toxicities from your body. You can also exhale harmful emotions such as anxiety and fear. Conscious breathing will anchor you in your body and release stress. So that's a brief quote from Judith Orloff, whom I really admire. And cats naturally breathe with long, slow breaths or snores. When we hear a change in our pet's breathing pattern, we know we need to take action to protect them from whatever's scaring them or cool them down or take them to a vet for a checkup. And if we understand this changing breathing pattern is an important indicator of health in our pets, we can see that our own breathing patterns are an indicator of our own well-being also. So, next time you're getting anxious about not finishing all your chores, and you feel your breath shortening, you're getting panicky for whatever reason, the answer is right there, always within you. Take a moment, just breathe. Focus on your breathing, the feeling of the inhale and the exhale. So that tool is one of the best ones, and it's always there with us. Sometimes we worry too much. And lesson 6 is don't dwell on the future or the past. Cat doesn't sit around worrying about the dog he might encounter next time he goes outside, or what was that knock on the door. A cat just exists in the moment. They have good instincts and they use them when necessary. And until then, worry of those things just isn't on their radar. So, sometimes we sit around and worry about tomorrow or something that we have done yesterday, and this distracts us from the here and now. So, like a cat, learn from your mistakes and move on. When I have to correct my cat for like jumping up and suddenly clawing my thigh, he kind of learns from it, but it only lasts a moment. His reaction. 3 minutes later, he is playing with the mouse, skittering across the floor, asking for dinner. He doesn't keep mulling it over. He learns from it and moves on. So, lesson number 7, be happy and enjoy your treats. Treats. We have a lot of cat treats in our house now. Mice. We have lots of catnip mice. Fish, little balls, little crunchy treats, everything. You can't walk around without stepping on some little toy or treat. Be happy and enjoy your treats. Allow yourself. Don't feel guilty. Allow yourself to enjoy those little moments of pleasure as you come across them. Cats purr. Just purr a little bit. Don't feel bad about it. And again, don't multitask. When you're chatting with a good friend, don't be looking at your phone or computer at the same time, or watching your favorite program. Just enjoy your friend. Just listen. And lesson number 8 is follow your instincts. Animals stay healthy sometimes better than we do as humans. We'll ignore our hunger cues. We'll let ourselves go a little thirsty. We'll stay in unhealthy situations maybe a little longer than what's good for us. Cats don't. They're hungry. They eat right now. Follow your instincts. If your body tells you you're hungry, try and eat. If your emotions feel out of control, take a break to refocus. Sometimes when my cat gets overstimulated, he'll actually go to another room, just go up on the bed, lie there by himself for a moment. It's like he's giving himself a timeout. So there is something to be learned from that. You know what's good for you, and you just need to listen to yourself. So that's the last lesson, really. Just live in the moment. Whether you can maybe step outside your door for a second when you're in the midst of busy chores. Just go outside, listen to the birds, breathe for a moment, stand up and stretch, connect with that body that you're living in for 24 hours a day. Work in the garden, feel the soil, listen to the birds outside, watch them flying around. Hold your cat. Just feel the purring. Hold your dog. And just enjoy that moment without doing anything else. Just enjoy the moment. So those are 8 lessons from a cat. I have been learning a lot. And along with our theme of being in the present moment, I'm going to share a technique you can use, which is excellent for controlling anxiety or moments of panic. It's the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. And it incorporates using your senses and noticing what is all around you. So next time you are in a stressful situation and need to curb that feeling of anxiety or panic, just try this. Take a deep breath to begin with. And we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5. Look around for 5 things that you see. The eyes are the first senses we're going to use. And say them to yourself. For example, okay, I can see my glass of water. I see my computer. I see a house plant. I can see a plant outside the window. There's 5 things that you see. Next, 4 things that you feel. Pay attention to your body. Think of 4 things that you can feel. I feel my feet warm in my socks. That's 1. I feel the cushion I'm sitting on, 2. I feel my back against the chair, 3. I can feel my scarf around my neck. 3, use your ears, listen. What am I hearing right now? Oh, I just heard a car go down the road. I can hear the dishwasher humming in the background. You get what I mean. So 3, sounds. 2, see what you can smell. I smell my hand cream. I can smell the laundry soap. Sometimes you have to look around, but it does get you to come back to the present. And the last thing is taste. Taste 1 item you can taste, or 1 thing that you can think of that you're grateful for. So sometimes, unless you have a mint to pop in your mouth, it's hard to think of something to taste. But it's easy to think of 1 thing you're grateful for. And today I'm really grateful to be warm. It was kind of cold this morning, so there's my 1 little thing to be grateful for. So take another breath to finish. So that really only takes a minute or 2, and it serves to ground you. It's a grounding exercise, really, and take you out of your anxious cycle of thoughts or worries. So the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 exercise is easy to remember because of the numbers, and it doesn't matter that much if you get some of the senses wrong. So that is the end of my exercise. And I hope this has helped you. Just a reminder to stay in the present moment as much as you can. And as our quote on the screen says, it's from Sharon Salzberg. Mindfulness isn't difficult. We just need to remember to do it. And the easiest way in those moments when we need it is just go back to your breath. And that only takes a moment too. So thanks again to all of you for your support, to Images of Hope El Dorado. And until we see you next month, find some time for yourself, live in the moment for a few minutes each day at least, and relax, stay safe and healthy. Bye-bye.